All right, hello and good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. This morning, we are trying a game called Control because certain members of my chat say this is one of the best games ever made. So I figured, hey, let's try it out because the Sony State of Play said that there is a new Control coming, and people seem really hyped for it. I've never played this before, so let's try it out. Let's see if it is as hype as people say. So this is Control Ultimate Edition on sale now for $4. So
this is gonna be weirder.
Oh, I should have turned on subtitles.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
Unpopular opinion, subtitles should always just be on. Oh, maybe you'll let me turn them on here. Is there... Okay, subtitles.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
This was pitched as a psychological horror, so maybe more like a thriller?
I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
It looks nice.
I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
There is a poster on my wall.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe
Not the most original idea in the world, but
sometimes
good execution.
Crawls out from behind the poster.
Gets you interested.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
It's definitely got like a little bit of intrigue there. I'm curious to know more. That's always a good sign when you instantly want to know more.
Anyone here?
I am a little curious. Maybe this is already going to be super nitpicky, but I like these signs. These signs here are a good touch. Like, it makes the world feel real because you'd see these in real life, but aren't these signs on backwards? Like, wouldn't these signs be on the outside so other people coming in would know that it's under 24-hour surveillance? Or is this like part of this trying to tell me that once I leave the building, you're under 24-hour surveillance? So maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it's trying to tell me that the whole world is being surveilled, because that kind of seems, Bureau of Control, the whole thing is about control. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like these signs might be on backwards. Alright, let's figure out what we're trying to do here. So we've got a bunch of nothingness, a desk full of things we can't touch, a very stiff American flag, but we can play with it a little bit. John Alexander, good morning. Hello. Alright, we got a security check. Can I go through the metal detector? I don't have metal on me, apparently, so I wonder if that means there's a gun on me. We collected... What is this game? This is called Control. It's an older game. It's on sale now. And it is... I'm playing it because a new one was just announced at the State of Play that came out yesterday. And a lot of people are really hyped for it. So I'm giving this game a try, especially because Dex says this is one of the best games ever. So no weapons, pagers, laptops, smart anything, number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of archetypal concepts such as rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. Okay. We're in a lockdown. Okay. Live in the Philippines? That's awesome. I get a lot of people, so I stream at 5 a.m. Pacific time, which is really, really early. So I end up getting a lot of people from like the Philippines, from Europe, all over. It's really cool to get to see people from all over. How hot is it where you're at right now? I've heard that like India, for example, is burning up. So I imagine the Philippines is having a little bit of heat as well. So let's see, we got some expenditures, nothing super exciting.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Keep seeing the Bureau of Control in your dreams. The cameras slowly follow me. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch to the game, right? Again, makes the world feel alive. Seek shelter. 8:08. Okay. Just 12, 13, 14, 15 hours ahead of me.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. Let's check this poster board. We've got don't bring dogs into this area. No personal calls, no foods. Don't use the photocopier for personal projects unless... Or the 3D printer. Wear access badge. No discussing confidential projects. New people joining the team. Book club. Yeah, it's night where you're at. My day is just starting. Yours is going forward. What game is this? This is Control. It's on sale right now for $4. Acoustic guitar. Okay, I'm looking for little things about the world. I'm not seeing much about the world. If Dex was here, he loved this game. He's the one who said this is one of the best games ever. So we're trying this out. Like I said, the Sony State of Play put this game out as well. So we're trying it. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we know they're locked down. We know there's strict rules here, but everyone is still missing and seeking shelter. Okay, we've got another empty office with a security order. A shark in his, although secure, permission to following basic protocol. Okay. Some good redactions there. Some good redactions. What do we have written on the board? We've got confidential, intelligence, incident reports. Okay. What's up, John Alexander? R4 reports. Okay. All you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need extension, please request the form R4E from your supervisor. If you're thinking exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from department chiefs saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, please contact the appropriate department head as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday. It's their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. All right.
Hello?
Oh, hey, there's someone here.
Excuse me?
Good morning, Icom.
You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Dex, good morning. Yes, I told you we were gonna try it. You've hyped this game up
Ahti the janitor is a friendly face. And
so much
Better than somebody with no
that we
desire
finally had to spend the $4 to download it.
about it.
This game is called Control. I don't know anything about it other than it's supposed to be like a psychological thriller horror kind of game. So that's all I know. But Dex in chat says it's one of the best games ever, and his life has felt empty ever since beating it. That's how good it is. So we're exploring the world of Control.
I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Excuse me. I think they've definitely did a good job on the world building so far. They've definitely built an interesting world. Just, from the start, I'm intrigued. I want to know more. I found enough collectibles. They're like, okay, what are these about? Why are these here? Thank you. I commissioned this background because my room is a little bit messy, so I figured using a green screen for a background would be better than trying to make my room look presentable. But if we ever move, if we can finally ever get a new house, we will be buying a house that has a room that I can from the start build as a streaming place. So when we get a new house, I am going to focus on making my background look like one of those streamer backgrounds,
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Also, the bottom dude, the knight on the bottom below me, also moves. That is an animated background as well. Every 45 seconds or so, you'll see him move around a little bit. So both are animated. Fire alarm, fire extinguisher. We got some cowboys. More cowboys. This guy's shown up multiple times already. Director Zachariah Trench. I'm guessing that's the villain. This is the oldest house discovered, 1964. That's the name of the mission we're on, so maybe that'll hold some importance. Food, we've got very basic Soylent Green style, no thrills food. We don't have clearance level 1 yet. So I guess we're going to have to steal clearance. While pending any notification of death related to the Willow, please adhere to the following guides. Use in service of his or her country. Regret, proud pride will remember. Avoid Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, or sorry. Alright, we got a little bit of proper word usage. I've seen memos like that in real life, so I can definitely believe that is a real memo, where like we need to control the narrative, so avoid these words, use these words. We already saw that painting. Have they run out of paintings already? Alright, we hear a noise in the director's office. But I'm still looking for a clearance card, so everything in here is a little too flowy. We're pushing stuff over like it's nothing. Alright, no clearance card. Might be one in the director's office, so let's go take a look.
Shit.
Ah, well. I was too late.
The murder weapon? Really?
Do you visit the Philippines? I have never visited the Philippines. I'd like to someday. I'm a photographer, so I'd like to travel anywhere to take photos. Right now, Italy and Japan on the top of our lists, but the Philippines is in there. There is a place near us that just opened up a Philippine food restaurant that I really want to go to.
And there goes poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime...
Too many acronyms, bro. Just like a real...
You're it.
Just like a real business. Tons and tons of acronyms.
Look at this place. Where am I?
We've made it to the back rooms, y'all. Okay, we got some light puzzle platforming. Oh. We've got to punch something. Love Dr. Darling. What is that the guy who was in the video?
The same gun.
Our service weapon. It does not appear to have a bullet hole. What year did I start my channel? Oh man, I've been an irrelevant streamer for quite a while. I want to say somewhere around 2021? 2022? Wow, we can't aim worth a darn. Good thing ammo regenerates. We've been grinding the grind for probably four or 5 years now. I was much bigger on TikTok, and then my TikTok got hacked, and I lost that account forever permanently. So I tried Twitch for a while. I did not like Twitch, so I've kind of settled at home on YouTube. You have to kill for health. Very, very metaphorical, or maybe metaphorical is not the right word. What's the word for ironic, considering the state of the world and people shooting healthcare? Started your channel in 2024 and quit in 2025? Did you quit because you weren't enjoying it, or because you weren't getting any traction? Because, like, I encourage everyone to stream. It's a lot of fun, and if you want to do it, you should do it. But I also understand it's not for everyone, right? Like the frustrations of streaming pile up so easily, and it's definitely not something everyone should put up with.
This threat, an attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what?
Your channel has an error and you cannot fix it?
Happy to be here.
KS, good morning. What kind of error?
Things have quieted down outside.
This is Control. You are accurate. This is Control. Dex has been hyping this game up a lot, but after the state of play yesterday, I was like, okay, time to play the game to get ready for the new one coming out. So I wonder, can I can shatter these. Very cool. Is everything fully destructible in this game? No. The glasses, some items on the desk are, but not everything. Okay. Pictures? Yep. Voss? Yep. Terrarium? Yep. Pencil sharpener? Yes. Files? Yes. You love to see a good destructible environment, right? Like, you'll love to see it. Alright, the Bureau's looking a little different from before.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Was that one of those
You stop.
NWEs they were talking about?
You. Thank you.
Somehow linked to Alaska?
Horror.
Why does it kind of give Hitman vibes? I could see that. Are these real actors? I don't know. It definitely looks like they at least mocapped. That is very far from an AWE. Okay. Undefined reading. I don't have the clearance level to read. I don't have the proper clearance. Who's gonna stop me? AWE, that's what we're trying to learn about. It's a altered world event. We don't know much about it, but you can destroy the paneling on the wall. Very cool. So that's what we're trying to figure out. The game appears to be a giant mystery, so we're trying to figure out all these things now.
Line of communication.
Like, why are guns alive? Why are there people floating in the air? We don't know. That's what we're trying to find out.
Okay.
Character definitely is strong. Some supernatural powers of some sort going on there. I'm guessing those corpses are going to come back to haunt me, so let's just get rid of them now. Maybe. Holy cow. If I can aim. Weapon mod. Consecutive kill boost. Okay, so we can mod our weapon with reload efficiency or damage after kills. Okay. And we can boost our health. We'll take those boosts. Alright, those guys give me a boost, so they count as kills, so it must be good. Rising costs to AWE responses, update on mold eradication, upcoming annual salary, new supplier for coffee filters. Okay. Standard boring meeting memos. Is that supposed to be me? Is that some Twilight Zone stuff going on over here?
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Okay.
2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3.
Okay.
Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
This has very, like, Inception vibes. Like, what is real, what is not real, what is the real world, what is the fake world, are you in the real world, are you in the fake world? Oh, look, the bodies are back. I typically don't play horror games. Horror is not my genre usually for video games, but every now and then there's a horror game that catches my eye and I give it a try. Stop killing people? I mean, the gun craves it. The gun says it is good. Here we go. AWE. We checked out suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fires before this, it was malfunctioning clothes dryer. That seems suspicious. Team's getting sick. It does. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWs from the real thing, or rotate these field agents off for a bit. What is your character's mission? I do not know. Right now we're just investigating this bureau. What is my goal in YouTube? My goal for YouTube, first and foremost, has always been to spread the love and glory of Jesus Christ. First and foremost, our goal is always about Jesus. Everything else is secondary. I would certainly like to grow a little bit more, reach more people, expand my audience, but
Alright, it's our enemy.
I like to have my days start off as a nice chill day where we all can have a little bit better day, love God, and have a good start to usually a long and terrible day if you watch the news.
Over and over.
That radio's too loud. Alright, Dex says I don't need to shoot all the floating people. That's the pyramid for my dreams. So let's go... Maybe I shoot the pyramid? No. We're on to something. That pyramid our character was seeing in their dreams, so... Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Wash your hands can spread the mold. Interesting, okay. Oldest house, reminder to all staff. Our refrigerator has been known to vanish. Okay. I hear the people whispering to me. I hear the whispers. Need a flashlight. Could really use a flashlight. Alright, I guess we just jump down there? Ooh, Ranger second class. That guy's got some body armor. And they've got grenades. Okay, these guys aren't playing around. Okay. Well, I tried to heal, but those do not heal as much as I thought they would, so that's rough. What is your favorite game? That is a tough one to break down. I enjoy World of Warcraft. I've played World of Warcraft for many years. But I also really like Metal Gear Solid 3 a lot. Metal Gear Solid 3, especially Delta, the remake, was really, really good for it. I love Final Fantasy VIII.
What does that mean? Help me fix it.
It's really hard to break down to just one favorite game, you know? There's so many good games out there. Excuse me. It's how I know I'm getting old. I have to clear my throat every 10 seconds. I'm turning into an old man. Alright, we've exited the fake world and now we're in the real world.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Fast travel, outfits. Okay. The Bureau says to come over here.
Please, talk to me.
The Pope wants to talk to me.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
All our outfits suck. How are they supposed to sell skins if they're not all good?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile...
I don't trust her one
this
bit. She's got an evil
That
face.
Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily,
The best thing is the cat ears.
you are the director, and that makes you special by definition.
Cat ears do improve everything. That is a
I'm sorry.
fact.
I'm
That is a
talking too much. This
verifiable
whole
fact.
Situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing
He keeps
to me,
appearing to me,
saying things.
saying things.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
I don't trust this Pope, Emily Pope. I don't trust that lady. The real Pope, Pope Leo, I definitely trust Pope Leo quite a lot. He has been making some great decisions. He has been doing a lot of great work in such a short amount of time, and I hope he's with us for a very, very long time.
Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed. by
I
the
can't
Hiss.
cure them because I already
Because
shot
if
those
that's
people
possible,
too. Sorry.
Our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try.
Okay.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Interesting enough. All right, let's continue our investigation, I guess.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
What are y'all doing in here? Classified documents about control points. Control points are locations the Bureau's identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point. In the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will experience unforeseen building shifts. 37-foot radius. Define the control points. Okay. We now know a little bit more. So, now what? Cleanse these people? Go upstairs and turn on the radio? Alright.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
The Hiss is a really stupid name.
Over here.
I know we need to make a plan, but Dex says I need to go turn on the radio, so... Technological restrictions. Okay, does not allow devices to receive or emit any blink signals. Radio waves are only transmittable in the oldest house, and those are unreliable. Okay. Because it's too new in the cultural... Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. What we got over here? Shifted bathroom complaint. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive restroom has been missing for a week now. I've earned the right to a nice workplace bathroom. Ooh, what do we find here? More things we don't have clearance level to read. And... more stuff we can't read. Exhilarating. Collecting collectibles that we can't even use. Let's see. Did we explore everything already? Ah, there's the radio. The Real Dio Control, one of my favorite lore games. Dex has convinced me to play it, so we're trying it. Alan Wake is really good. I need to play the second one. I haven't played the second one, but I love the first Alan Wake. The radio does nothing, Dex. The radio was pointless. You have deceived me. It does look great. It's definitely got great graphics. That is for sure.
It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17 years
Ah, yes. My hometown called
Bureau
Ordinary.
covered the whole thing up.
Not suspicious at all. Not a
I've been
control
looking for
group.
this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary.
I'm more wondering what their
You
belts are
read
that they're wearing.
as a child?
That thing.
It was one of the big ones, and before my time.
It feels very tinfoil
And very
hatty.
classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us.
It is, but it works. If it works, it works, I guess.
Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board.
Ooh, that sounds important and fancy.
Through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the
I still think the Hiss is a really dumb name for villains.
Through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay. That's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type.
It's like SCP, the video game, though. That's why I love the lore ideas.
Why am I here?
It's definitely giving me the SCP vibes.
Yes, I came from.
But here's the thing. So far, at least, it is better written than 90% of the SCP stuffs that we see.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know.
I love the idea of SCP. I don't love all the fan fiction that is just like,
I want to be a part of
this monster is invisible, immune, you can't sense it, and if it grabs you, it rips your butthole out.
Destroy it all.
Like, it's so dumb. What is your favorite food? Most of my favorite foods I cannot eat anymore. I have been working very hard on losing weight, so all of my favorite garbage foods are off the table. Like, used to love Three Musketeers bars or oatmeal cream pies, any Little Debbie snacks. You know, all those things were just my guilty pleasures, and I just cannot enjoy them anymore, unfortunately.
The apartment is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
I know nothing about SCP until I played this, and what I know I don't like, it's because it's unfiltered, right? You could have Stephen King writing one SCP, and you could have a illiterate third grader writing the second SCP, right? So like there's no quality control. That's the problem. There's no quality control. Alright, we're going to the communications department. Alright, we've got our gun out again, so bad things are about to happen. Anytime the horror game lets you pull out your gun again, something bad's about to happen. I hear something. I hear Tomasi. I don't like what I hear. I also like a lot of meat-based foods that I can't eat anymore since become vegetarian. You know, it's hard to beat like a good pot roast, a good burger, a good taco. There's just no substitute. Like, vegetarian tacos are good. Don't get me wrong. I like vegetarian tacos, but you can't beat a good carne asada taco, right? Like that's just, the flavor is not something you can replicate. The giant glowing death doorway is probably the way to go, so let's go check this out down here first. Recharge faster. Recharge faster. Favorite flavor. Yours is strawberry. I'm a simple guy. I see chocolate, I eat the chocolate. I like chocolate flavoring. Although I have found been eating a lot of sugar-free pudding lately, because sugar-free pudding is really, really low in calories. So it doesn't hurt to have a little bowl here and there. The sugar-free vanilla pudding has just the right, I don't know what it is, it's got this special flavor to it. It's not quite vanilla. There's something really good about it. So I'm a big fan of the sugar-free vanilla pudding. Okay. We can't go in there without taking some damage. Must need to find one of those HRA suits or something to walk through there. Let's heal up a smidge. That's the wait. That's the communication department. That's where we were going. But I thought it wanted us to go down the evil hallway over here. I guess we'll do this next.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anymore.
Nope. Okay, that hurts me too. Do you know Manny Pacquiao? No. Oh, that's explosive. Okay, we learned these red things are explosive. Don't mess with the red things. He's a fighter? I don't follow a lot of sports, whether it be baseball, basketball, fighting. I don't follow any of those, unfortunately. Manny Pacquiao? Pacquiao? That looked like a big scary thing. Alright, his armor's a little strong. Okay. Yes, I did just start. We are still like on the first mission, the very first thing. So we have not gotten very far into this. I don't know that you could spoil much of the game. It feels very, very like that. Even if you told me the ending, I couldn't comprehend the ending anyways, just because like there's so much like they're building on. I am not sure that I'd even understand any spoilers at this point. Trench, like to approving my request for dead letter archives, cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail, handy database for research teams. Okay, that's what the dead letters are. I've already ruined the cat ears for him. The powers, new gun types. I don't want to spoil that because it's amazing. Do I get a flashlight? Because, like, this is so dark I can't see anything. Called the police. I never came to my house. I got a problem. You need to send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the wall. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got a devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. I've never heard someone call the big mouth bass fish a devil. Flashlights are only for Alan Wake. Well, at least I won't be running around searching for batteries, I guess. We have two kitties. We have two kitties in our house. One is recovering from dental surgery. Unfortunately, he got an infected canine, so he just had that removed. So he has been kind of zoinked out of his mind on opiates for the last few days, but he's finally coming back down to earth. But he's a little trooper. He made it through it. Alright, back to the real world, I think. Or World B. There's like World A, World B. Now we're back in World A. We can fast travel. That's very nice.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it.
I have floppy disks right over there for one of my cameras. One of my favorite cameras.
Collective unconscious. A receptacle.
If it was new technology, you could literally put a floppy disk into the camera to have so much storage on your digital camera. It's one of the coolest old pieces of technology.
Object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
Are you a fighter? No, I wish. I wish I was in good enough shape to be a fighter. I've still got like 40 pounds to lose. Crystal, the goob, good morning. This is me. This is Waffles. I am Waffles.
Patience. We're on the right track.
Alright, this is the restroom that disappeared. Nothing too interesting here. We got mail containers. I'm curious now. If I shoot those, yes, they blow up. Okay, good to know. Those are explosive. Those are necessary. Free snacks. The dude on the TV low-key looked like you. Didn't he have white hair? I'm not that gray yet. Not that gray yet. I kind of low-key miss these. You know, I don't want people to smoke. I wish smoking would go away fully. But also, like, there's something so, like, nostalgic and cool about these old vending machines for cigarettes. I don't know what it is about them, but I do have, like, a little tinge of nostalgia for those. Speaking of nostalgia, probably not in the Philippines, but at least here in America, I can still remember I used to walk around the grocery store. At the end of the grocery store when I was a kid, at the end of every aisle was an ashtray because people used to smoke in the store while they were grocery shopping. And so you had an ashtray at the end of every aisle to ash your cigarette. And I cannot think of a more gross thing. Like, could you imagine going to the grocery store now and, like, trying to pick out produce and having to brush the ashes off of your produce? Like, that is such a gross thought and feeling. Ugh. Speaking of gross, have y'all seen, apparently a couple groups are trying really hard to make, instead of June being Pride Month, they're trying really hard to make it Happy Nuclear Family Month. I went to a casino one time in OK and smelling the inside. Oh yeah, casinos still, some casinos I believe are still allowed to allow smoking in their areas, so casinos are even worse, 100%. Okay, I don't think that did anything. That's not working, so... Speaking of Pride Month, are you okay with it? It's a tough position for me. So I am Catholic, and first and foremost, I uphold all the truths of the Catholic Church and everything that the Catholic Church preaches. But there's this common misconceptions that Catholics hate the LGBTQ community, and that is not true at all. So we can't be anti-Pride, but it's also, there are certain things that happen at, like, Pride events, like a lot of the kink and inappropriateness around children that I can't support. So as a whole, it's a tough position that it's not just a simple yes or no answer. I want to not be one of those Catholics who's appeared as hating the LGBTQ community. I don't want people to feel like they are unwelcome or disliked here, but at the same time there are just certain things that, due to being Catholic, that is impossible for me to condone. So it's a very tough position to be in. What's your favorite drive-thru? Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC? Well, so I'm a vegetarian, and I'm trying to lose weight, so a lot of those places are no for me. I also don't eat fish, so McDonald's is basically out, except for the fries. I can eat the fries. Wendy's, when I did eat meat, Wendy's burgers, in my opinion, Wendy's have the most delicious burger of all time, so I truly believe that a good Wendy's burger is the best fast food experience you can have. But Taco Bell outside of your list is my favorite, because Taco Bell caters to vegetarians. Yep, every item on the Taco Bell menu can be made vegetarian, and I love that. Granted, it's rice, beans, potatoes,
Hear you when I'm here.
and if you make it early enough in the morning, egg, right? It's some combination of those four ingredients. So it's not like they actually have a million items. They have like five items that they just mix into different burritos. I am considering dropping carbs. I think that maybe the last 40 pounds I need to lose, maybe if I just don't eat carbs anymore, that will get me over the finish line. I'm so close, right? We've lost over 200 pounds. I'm so close to the finish line that I would really like to finally be in Wonderland, as they call it, when you reach 100 pounds. Have you ever had Mexican tacos? Yes, I married into a Hispanic family. Even though Emmy herself is not Hispanic, her family is Hispanic. So a lot of that culture and tradition came with her. So we've had a lot of Mexican tacos, Mexican rice, all those sort of things are a staple in our house. Alright, we threw the cube in the pudding. When we threw the cube in the pudding, we got a bridge. Carbs are my favorite thing. That is the hard part. Carbs are the most delicious things. Potatoes, breads. Alright, we're running low on psychic energy. The humble potato is, though, like, there's this thing called the satiation index, the satiety index, that shows you how much a food makes you feel full after you eat it, and like potatoes are in the top of the list. So if you're trying to lose weight, potatoes can actually be a great helper for that. What is your reaction if you book a flight to the Philippines? I'd be ecstatic. Like I said, I'm a photographer, so any chance to take photos of things, experience new cultures, I'm here for it. I worked at Wendy's. Culver's burgers are better, and Wendy's was very unclean. Could have been my location. They had people raw hanging the burgers, cleaning your hands in the water. I've heard a lot of people... So Culver's has been talked about a lot lately. I don't think there's any Culver's in my area, though. I've never heard of a Culver's. What is a Culver's? Are you one of those Catholics who forces people into the religion? How do you define forcing people into the religion? Like, I talk about how great it is. I know apologetics, and I will work on apologetics, you know, preaching the faith and helping to defend the faith, but I don't believe you can force someone into your religion. You can't force somebody to love and experience God, right? That is a personal choice that they have to make. It's a butter smash burger fast food joint. Cheese curds. Cheese curds are good. Favorite vegetable? I'm torn on that one. I love broccoli. However, my wife has really turned me on to asparagus. Good morning, Zachy. I love asparagus.
There you are.
I never thought I would love asparagus, but I've been shown the world of delicious
Just like you wanted,
asparagus.
right? This will help me fight the hiss.
pretty wise with your words. I try to be careful. We understand that our words have meanings. Our words influence the world around us, so I try to pick my words carefully and smartly. What is this? This is Control. It is a psychological thriller game that's been out since, I think, 2019. But they just announced at the Sony State of Play a new one, so we are trying the game out because a new one is coming soon. Oh, I didn't see people above me. Okay, wait a minute. This is the world that we just came from. And this is exactly what we were doing, right? We were moving around, hiding, and dodging this thing throwing things at us. And we were just doing the same to those people. So is this some sort of like time loop sort of thing? Like I was running, avoiding this thing, throwing things at me, but now I'm here doing the exact same thing. So is it not another world, but it's actually like a future past sort of thing? I left the Catholic Church myself. I have no problems with Catholics themselves, but the church is pretty evil. There is no denying that the church has done wrongdoings. That is definitely a fact. But the church itself, I don't think, is evil. What is evil is corrupted men who do wrong is the evil, not the church itself. It was the hiss that you cleared out, simple as that. Well, as long as there's a nice, easy, simple explanation. Have you ever played Rocket League? I have played Rocket League, and I absolutely despise Rocket League. It's a fun game. I'm terrible at it, but the toxicity, man, it's the same thing like Dead. I don't play Dead by Daylight because of toxicity. I don't play League of Legends because of toxicity. I don't play a lot of games because of just the pure toxicity. So Rocket League has definitely some bad apples who play the game that push me away from wanting to ever play it. I don't believe there are time loops in Control. Not right now, kinda. That is a very, very simple answer that needs no additional explanation, I'm sure.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Hey, I hear things. I still have control of my gun, so there's probably more unfriendly things. Have you played any of the Half-Life games? I played Half-Life 1 and 2 when they came out. Like, that, I'm old enough to have played these games when they came out. So, it has been a long, long time since I have played Half-Life. Alright, so we've got a save point. We've got the next level clearance. We've got ominous whispering. Clearly, nothing bad is going to happen when we walk through this door. It's pretty bad when 10% of children who go through the Catholic Church have been SA. The other organization has similar stats for Boy Scouts of America, and they got shut down for it. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about that statistic. I'm not denying that statistic. However, people who want to abuse children are always going to seek organizations that give them power over children. Things like schools, like the Boy Scouts, like churches. So inherently, any organization that has children in it is going to have that problem because that is where people who want to abuse that power are going to go. Of course, you don't see higher rates of those sort of abuse, say, like in a nursing home, because the people who want to take advantage of children aren't going to find jobs at nursing homes, right? That doesn't make sense. They're going to seek out the places where they can find their victims. Not to mention, if you look at the statistics, your public school, your child has a higher chance of being harmed in public school than they do at the Catholic Church. So it's not a blame on the Catholic Church. it's a fault of the people who abuse that power, and there's just no way to stop them or weed them out. We can do things to prevent and mitigate, but we're never going to stop it 100% of the time, because people are always going to seek out those places to do those things. Eat mailing tube. Problem is when it's not condemned by the organization. I believe the Catholic Church has many times condemned those actions, and they will continue to. And unfortunately, they'll continue to have to for many, many years to come, because again, the people are going to seek out the organization to take advantage of kids, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, that didn't seem too... I don't want to jinx myself, but that didn't seem too bad yet. Maybe a second phase to the boss? It seemed a little too easy. Muhammad saying God told him to marry a child, for example. That is like one of the telltale signs of a cult is when someone comes into power and says that God speaks to only me and says that I need to have children or multiple wives, or everyone needs to do something special for me, right? Like that instantly will always throw up red flags for me. Any person who comes into any bit of power and immediately is like, hey, now that I have power, something else is telling me to tell all of you that I need to have all the children's or the multiple wives, or like we watched a documentary on one of the cults, the Light of the World, where the girls between like 8 and 12 are chosen for special time with the cult leader, that they have to spend private time in his bedroom because the guy says that God told me that this girl needs to be selected and spend private time in my chambers. Like that right there is an immediate red flag. Immediate red flag. Previous popes have helped cover it up. Oh, definitely. And again, that goes back to bad men making bad decisions, you know? Unfortunately, any organization that is made up of people will always be flawed because people are flawed. That is ultimately the truth of the world, is anything that has people involved will eventually get corrupted because people corrupt things.
Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event...
Alright, we found some more files. We found the Butte file. What's going on with the Butte file? Spate of disappearances traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Celebrity connected to disappearances. Found no one inside. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later. Okay, so everything leads back to the oldest house so far, right? Like every one of these instances seem to have some sort of connection to the oldest house in some way, shape, or form.
The hotline can't be far now.
And this mission started out being called the oldest house, so I'm guessing we're going to make our way to the oldest house at some point. Okay. What's also interesting is this. Maybe I'm reading too much into this already, but like, we've seen these paintings before. We've seen this painting like 4, 5, 6, 7 times? Why do they have the same painting multiple times? You know, like, I've been in offices that have like standard decor and things like that, but never where they retain the same thing over and over and over again, you know? Director Trench, Bill the Custodian, Trench, Bill the Custodian, Trench, Bill, Trench, Bill, and then someone named Carol. I'm lagging? I shouldn't be.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Alright, that wasn't the solution. I guess I should have listened to what he actually had to say. It's like there's that that skit about hiring the hitman, and it's like the man in red, and then he shoots the man in red, like, okay, target down, don't shoot him, that's my son. Like that's exactly what's happened there. Like, hey, I did not listen to all the instructions before doing the thing. Alright, let's try that again. Long run back. Okay. Mr. Mysterious voice. Try again.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Yes.
Door marked with a black pyramid.
Okay, that's not helpful. The light switch cord. You get used to saving often. Hey, that was death.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
That was pretty cool.
No.
Are you in the real world? I don't think so. Dex says everything is the real world, so Dex says yes I am. I don't think so.
This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello?
Maybe 3 times here too? No. Alright, well, we can't pull out our guns, so we must be safe here, so we can let our guard down. Alright, we've got radios. Pretty standard little hotel room here. I was watching, someone posted a TikTok yesterday that apparently hotel rooms in Japan have a window built into them, at least some of them, because he was showing off his had a window built in next to the bathtub, but it didn't go to the outside world, it went to the bed, so you could take a bath and watch someone sleep if you wanted to, which seems like what seems unnecessary, but also like why would you want a window that also pointed at the toilet? Like, it's just, it seems like a flawed design in my opinion, but okay, dinging the doorbell or the front thing here. Yeah, that's what they were calling it, Tex. That is what they were calling it. I don't think that was the intended purpose, but wait, that's got a symbol on it. The door at the black triangle. Okay, so that's what the guy was telling me. It was this one, right? The one with the black pyramid. I can touch the light switch again. Where's the best friend? What best friend? So there's the door with the pyramid. He said to go into that door. It's locked. It won't let me through. I could pull the light switch again. I guess maybe I just need to leave? Maybe if I do the light switch again? Or when I turn it on, maybe now the door will be unlocked? No? Okay, so that just sent me back. Okay. Yeah, I went into the hotel room that was open over here. And I didn't see anything in here. It's a little puzzle. That can't open, that can't open, that one won't open. Maybe... Okay. Maybe I need to do things in an order. So maybe I need to press this once. Now the lights are on. Now maybe if I ding this. No, that didn't change. Nothing in here changed. Alright, let's ding it one more time. That'll turn it blue. Oh, Eliza's your friend? That's awesome. Okay, now it's blue. Still locked. Okay, blue didn't change that. Alright, so that wasn't... So changing the light color doesn't change anything there. If I touch this one more time, it'll teleport me back, right? Yeah, so that resets things. Maybe... Okay, wait. Maybe... Wait. I think I got it. Let me go back. Maybe there's a hint here. Fatal psychic trauma. Law of 3 applies. So maybe I just need to ding this bell 3 times. Maybe I'm dinging it too much. 1, 2, 3. Maybe there's a key. Key would be in one of these things, right? No key up there. Nothing there. Nothing there. See, let's look in all the nooks and crannies. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Can't interact with the bed. Nothing under the bed. Can't touch the light switch. Can't open that. Can't shut the door. Please read your comments. I see your comments. I'm trying to puzzle good right now. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Janitor. Maybe I just need to try it 3 times? 1, 2, 3? Maybe it's divisible, maybe 6? Or 9? 3 by 3? No. Okay, that's clearly not... Okay, let's change that. So we're going to change the light color, and then we're going to hit each one of these 3 times and see if that... No. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time. Change the light color. It's blue. Now we're gonna try this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not that. And then we'll try this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, I saw something there. Maybe I'm reading too deeply into this, but I saw something. Did you see that? Was it this? Yes, okay, the bell, dinging the bell opens different doors. I saw that when I was dinging, so this changes the door that is open. Okay. So we need to open...
Key has a black...
The Black Pyramid key. Okay. That was cool. That was cool how the light changed on the room. That was really cool. Love that. That was a fun puzzle. I like that. Now we have the key. Alright, so 3 again. And now we have a walk path. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, Trench, what do you got for me? Alright, we got another astral plane challenge. With a giant angry rock throwing, I assume, rocks. Oh, whoops. Maybe we just have to run past that guy, because the last time we encountered a giant angry ball, it didn't like us. Maybe if we just run by it. You can't hurt it. I can try. I can certainly try. Jump. Parkour.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Okay. Time to wear a tinfoil hat.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Okay, that was vague and ominous, and maybe not very helpful, but I guess now we know that the people...
I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
This is probably a good stopping point.
To Emily.
Probably right.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Actually curious. Is there anything else in this room? If I toss It is an enclosed room. Okay, there is a top and a bottom. Alright, interesting. Oh, there's a photo mode. Oh, I do love a good photo mode. Ooh. Okay, it's not super advanced, but it does work. Field of view, focal distance. Put you right there. Should give us a nice background blur if we've yeah, okay. Very cool. I love a good photo mode. All right, that is it for me, Dex. This is a good stopping point. I've only got 3 more minutes, so unfortunately, I think he's right. This is probably a good stopping point for me for now, because I have to go get ready for work. Oh, look, it says go play Alan Wake 2. Fun. All right, so, like always, let's end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today, we continue to pray for the people in India as a heat wave surges through that has started killing people. Lord, help to keep them cool and safe, and provide for them the resources they need to overcome this warm weather. We pray for the people of Cuba who are currently starving, who are without food and medicine. Lord, help them. We pray for all the victims of war, those who are suffering because of the selfishness and bad decisions of others, especially our politicians. Lord, help them. And finally, as a special intention, as always, we pray for the souls in purgatory, the souls who have been forgotten, the souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, that is it for me today. Like I said, I gotta go do some work, but I'll be back on it on Friday. For all the new people here, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. So I'll be up and at it then. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a new video coming out about YouTube Kids. So if you like my other videos, there's more of that to come as well. Thank you as always to everyone for hanging out with me. Go and have a blessed day, and we'll see you on Friday.